You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Good afternoon. I'm Nolan Crane with your 48 Fastcast, your digital news stories of today's top headlines in under 10 minutes. Chilly conditions expected tonight, with some areas seeing temperatures close to freezing. Let's send it over to Jada Russell with your 48 Fastcast. Jada, we all want to know, what should we expect as the night goes on?
It's going to be a frigid Friday night. We're going to continue to see these cooler conditions. Right now, it's about 48 here in Huntsville. Lots of us are still sticking in those low end 40s. We'll continue to see that kind of drop overnight into some 30s. Right now, looking out at Parkway, looks like not a lot of traffic, as though people may be out and about for Black Friday. But again, it has been a pretty chilly day so far. We started out our day in the 20s. Some areas are starting to peak just above 50. Muscle Shoals at 51 and Russellville right at 50, but everyone else still under that 50-degree mark, giving us some upper 40s. So we're expecting to see that continue overnight tonight. Once we get to sunset, 30s will be back in the forecast. It's going to be chilly, increasing cloud cover overnight tonight. Pretty calm with the wind, though. We're expecting to see rain chances increase for the next few days. We've got rain chances for Saturday, Sunday morning, and Monday evening. So I'll walk you through what to expect coming up in just a moment.
This afternoon, we're learning new information on a case against a Huntsville police officer. Investigators say Brandon O'Field was off duty when he broke into his ex-girlfriend's home on Thanksgiving morning. This is brand new video of the area where officers say this all took place. O'Field is charged with both burglary and kidnapping. In this video, you can see damage to the victim's door. Police say they found O'Field driving nearby when they tried to pull him over, but he took off. Investigators say he topped speeds of 100 miles an hour before running inside a home. After a short standoff, he surrendered. WAFF 48's Faith Delp has more information on when O'Field is expected in court coming up for you tonight at 5 o'clock on WAFF 48. President Donald Trump is escalating his immigration crackdown, calling for a permanent pause on migration from all third world countries. This comes the day after 20-year-old National Guard member Sarah Beckstrom died from her gunshot injuries. Another Guard member was critically wounded in Wednesday's attack close to the White House. The victim has been identified as an Afghan national who first came to the United States in September of 2021. A motive remains unclear. This investigation is still ongoing. A new local program is looking to take athletes to new heights, both on and off the court. We'll tell you all about it next. A new program aims to help coaches mentor student athletes beyond the playing field. The Season Builder Foundation is hosting a cultural clinic on December 6th at the Sports Med Stadium Club at Toyota Field in Madison. Founder Taylor Edge says Westminster Christian Academy football coach Louis LeBlanc inspired him to help coaches build value-based culture within their athletic programs. The day will include breakout sessions and a coaches panel. Edge says coaches get students for about 2 hours a day during practice, but he wants them to carry the lessons they learn throughout the other 22 hours of the day.
We help coaches really take these values and help young people, mentor them, give them behaviors, give them standards so they can model these values in the 22, right? In the lunchroom, out there on Friday night, on social media, with their parents.
This event costs $40 to attend. However, Edge says several school districts, including Huntsville City Schools and Madison City Schools, have agreed to cover the registration costs for their coaches. For more information, just go to our website, WAFF.com.
Now, your first alert weather forecast with Jada Russell.
We're going to continue to see some of that cooler weather traveling into the weekend alongside some of those rain chances I mentioned a moment ago. Looking downtown at Huntsville, it's nice, beautiful outside, still frigid, a little chilly. 49 is where we sit. We're seeing a lot of those 40s in and around most of the valley. A couple areas at 50 though. So let's go ahead and take a look at Saturday because I told you there's going to be the rain chances in the evening and I know some folks have some plans. So as we go through the morning, still starting out just under that freezing mark there, about 31. As we go through the rest of the day, we'll keep the 40s around for your morning, and as we go to the afternoon and evening hours, we'll start to see 50s back in the forecast just before sunset. Increasing cloud cover, it's going to be a little overcast as we head into the afternoon, but the evening is when we start to pick up those showers, and I'll show you our 12-hour picking it up at about 5 o'clock. So our western communities, Florence, Russellville, parts of Phil Campbell, will start to see a lot of these rain chances moving in at around 5 o'clock, and then as we get into the 8 and the 9 o'clock hour, more widespread rain is expected. We've got the best model run of this so far. Pretty widespread expected for most of the night. We'll get like a brief chance for some dry conditions before more showers come back in late that evening. And then as we go through your Sunday, we're expecting to see some morning showers just kind of falling off of the top here. So once we get up at about 4, if you have some early morning plans for church, we're expecting to see that mainly in the east. And then the cloud cover will move around behind it. Makes for a nice and clear day, still on the frigid side because we are dealing with some of that rain chilled air, keeping us in the 30s for our afternoon hours. So looking through the rest of this week though, we're expecting to see 40s hang around our forecast. We'll keep rain chances in and around most of the week as well. And December starting off quite cold, quite wet as well. We won't really get much of a break except for a day or two without showers, but December's already coming in on the wetter side, so keep those umbrellas on standby.
And that will conclude this edition of 48 Fastcast. Don't forget to tune in to WAFF 48 on air as we bring you the latest headlines of the day. You can find us tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon.